I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the third time you've told me.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
It's right here. You're about to know
11K,
this one.
a 459 suspect just left 6th and Sarah's.
Masked gunman.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Oh my god. Why are you here? He's gonna run.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
You're about to run. Hey, he's shooting in public, so can we shoot him? Shall we try to arrest him?
Son of a bitch! I'll take you all down with me!
Did I do something bad? Because he's been shooting on police, so we have clearance for shooting back. I don't know. I think it's a mission field. It didn't need to go down like this. I think it didn't need to go down like this. I think I did it wrong, man. The way they looking at the body, it's like, you did a bad job. Okay, let's go because I think I will go shooting that man. Yeah, but it doesn't like. I was aiming at him so he can shoot in the air, but it doesn't show like the option or the white circle. Let's go. It's here, right? Yes. Over here. Around here. B.A.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
So many people.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
He's scary because the detectives are here. He's scary.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Why he treats me like I'm a newbie? Okay, I'm a newbie in this thing, but he treats me like...
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right,
Adrian
we'll take a look
Black.
around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Okay, we should start looking for clues before talking to the... Shall we talk to this man? No. Show me anything, so... Get your picture. You need to look into the camera or not. Wait.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Insta heat. A pipe.
Have you got a wide shot of the car and its surround?
Listen, you and I have never met, so I'm just going to go ahead and say this once. You don't tell me how to do my job, and I won't tell you how to do yours.
What was that? I thought we were gonna talk to him like friendly. Adrian Black.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Where it says he's married? I see all these IDs. It doesn't say he's married. Okay, oh yeah. This might be...
Happier times, I guess.
You have glasses. Okay, Adrian Black. Stainless steel? No, Stenzel.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Yeah, it's really home repair, bro. With tape, with duct tape and things. So, yeah, that's Adrian Black. Should we look inside of this car? Wow.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Not only lost, he might be. Did the victim explode or something? What the heck is this?
Seems irrelevant.
Okay. There's a note over here. Oh, receipt.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
So, someone, a live pig, for $320, live pig? Pig are more expensive, I think.
Doc, Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Choo. Let's talk to this fella. Shall we keep looking around if you can find more things, like...
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Okay.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
That's a good thing to do first.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
He's looking at me straight, without lies.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Okay, he's telling the truth.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Tell me the truth. You hit the driver with the pipe.
You can't prove I touched that pipe.
Oh, no.
I think you should take that gun off, and I'll teach you a lesson in some manners.
Okay, he's not telling me.
Like I made a mistake.
He's not lying. I just pressed that to see how he's gonna react to it.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Why are you smiling and looking at what I...
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps.
We're going to
Down
notify
here,
the
we'll head
wife.
over there now.
You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah. So, where are we going? Where are we going? We need to go to location. Okay. Black residence. Oh, yeah. His last name is Black. So, we're going over there. Hold triangle and okay, that's something else. I didn't even know. Look, you hold triangle.
Can you drive to this one?
And he drives. Partner drive will skip your okay. It will skip to over there. Imagine that I need to run like 30 minutes over there, man. It will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of time from me. The game, I like the game. It looks good for the year. It looks very, very good. I like it. I very like it. I like it much. So,
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
remember they say every gold handle door? This one is a gold, so
Just a minute.
logically you can go inside. Why are you standing on the door like that?
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Close the door. Frank.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
In real life, can't
Let's
they
check
do
the
that?
place out.
Like,
Come on.
just tell they're gonna look
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
This might be their bed. It looks nice and clean. I like it. Oh. There's only a photo of her, so I don't understand why oh, her closet is like clean, no outfit, nothing in it, no clothing. He's about to go. Oh, ho, ho. What the? What is this?
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Is this a bedding? Oh no, it's matches.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
We shall call for that dress.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Something fishy is going on, bro. Why is the ticket over here? So this is it looks like the man's room. Some man things in here. Nothing about women.
This must be Adrian's.
Stenzel.
Stenzel.
Same glasses.
So the glasses are a match.
Yes, they are. Okay. Wow. They different, same house and different bedrooms.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Okay, let's press to further investigation on the object. To my Adrian, love sick.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Love sick and lonely without you. Hurry back. Is that back? Yeah. My darling Nicole. Wait. Is she? Her name is not Nicole. I remember it was something else. Wait. Her name wasn't Nicole. Her name was Margaret Black. So Adrian got something going on outside relationship. Cigarette. Someone really like this bar or something. What is this? Distant heat. It's the same thing we found at the scene. Press for the investigation. Okay, let's look before on it. Okay. Water heater. This might be the receipt. Yes, it is.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Yeah, it is. Stop telling me what to do. Oh, gold handle. That means we can go in here. Oh yes, we can. Oh no, that's have nothing to do with the case, I think. So it's by the kitchen window. This is a window. So, oh no. Didn't mean to do that, so, yes. Okay.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Why are they gonna... Logically, no. So... Oh, just like that? This might go over here. No. I like the way they give you, like, things to do. Like, really give you things to do. Logically, it's gonna be over here. It's the missing
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh.
Yeah.
Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
What? This is so crazy. They took the same. The killer might be the woman. You never know. If someone kills someone with a pipe, it's not gonna leave a lot of blood like that. It's shown to leave alien nest, whatever it is.
Lie down. Make yourself comfortable. So,
He's the doctor.
your
He's
friend
the doctor.
Corey.
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
The way I don't like this man's face at all.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
No, don't tell me it's good doctor. That's not a good doctor. So someone's smoking this house. Definitely someone like this type of matches. The brand of the matches is the same brand everywhere.
Operator, give me R&I.
Calling.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. So we have an address of the brand
I'm
of
all right
matches.
now, detectives.
So how can say? Oh, okay. Ooh, so many questions about this look. If we can, let's try to do everything good. Show you she's theory. Sex female, brown eye, black hair.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
I don't like when people make like why don't look down, don't look down. I'm confused. I'm going with a good cop.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
So they ain't staff on their friends.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
He lives over there, so he ain't coming
So Adrian
home
spends a
every-
lot of time there.
Yeah.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Location of Adrian Black.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
I don't want to use it as community. Sure, just telling the truth.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early.
My problem is,
And he
I
went
don't
out
know
early too.
if she's telling the
He
truth or
normally
not,
never leaves
but
for the bar
I need
till
to see her,
about 7.
her emotion or the way she look at me or something. I need to, see if she's lying.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Definitely.
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
That's why the glasses on the crime scene. What? Well, that's.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape.
Yeah, I
It
can
looked
see it.
terrible.
They do.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Why are you lying?
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Why? Why are you so aggressive? Sorry. Let's see.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black?
Yes.
Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
He don't love you anymore, so you can go live your life, be free.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
She keep changing her, like, emotions.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
The bros. The bros. It's not bros, but yeah, shall we? Where are we going now, partner? Ooh, look. Can we grab our gun or something? No.
Try to keep up, Stefan.
Do your job. I'll do mine.
So this is how we move the camera and things. Clues, location. We're about to go to the bar. He should be there. Or maybe his friends is there. Drink every day with his friends over
Jesus,
there.
I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
Any Central unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
What the heck is a code tree? I don't know if it's a shootout or not. But we're about to head straight to this location, so let's see you guys in a bit.
Left, coming up.
So we here. Let's see what's going on. Ooh. Kevin R. Bar.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Shall we let him go from here?
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake? Yeah, you and me go way back. Way back. Ain't that right?
You looking for someone?
Boy, let's take it to some better days.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
That cherry pie was lit.
Loner in the bag, so he's this one.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Oh, this one.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a
decide
friend
between the
of
tuna
Adrian
fish and
Black.
the chicken.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Wait. These people's reaction are getting me crazy. Look. He's supposed to be like, what? You know, it's your friend, your boss, your co-worker, whatever it is.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
No, I'm not gonna believe it.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Okay. We found a receipt, I remember. I don't see the receipt anymore, so oh yeah.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Is he snitching already?
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
This kind of stuff. I need to ask community. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't do it by myself. Ooh, yeah.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
Arrest him too. Sure, we need to arrest
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot
Yeah,
up.
he's involved. He's involved, bro. I can't leave him. He's involved.
You got Morgan's
bad.
address? Let's get over to his apartment.
He's involved because he hid Morgan. It was Morgan? No, he was Morgan. He hid Adrian Black in his apartment, so Morgan is...
I've met some pretty good
some
liars in my
bad
time. People who sound convincing, the type is clever. Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
So the blood at the scene is not real. I ain't gonna lie. I hate that sound. Almost crashed her car. This is a brand new car. This is Lambo. Yeah, this it is. Is this? Yeah. We're here. Morgan's apartment. I don't remember which room is it, but it's about to happen right now.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
So, okay, I remember. Oh yeah, already. Number 2.
Apartment 2.
Why everyone do the bad thing, have the apartment number 2? They need to change that number. 1 to 4 is over here. So this might be this might be it, the golden handle.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from L.A. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
He did all of this. I think he did it for the woman, like the
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Why people do dumb things like that?